finger off. That's a big old turtle. Oh. What's up and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Adventures with Hobbs, we are going to be talking about one of my favorite baits to use. Is called a chatterbait, clickbait. There's a lot of companies that make them. There's different sizes, different colors. And what I want to talk about today is what I've learned, and I'm hoping that I can take the knowledge that I've learned and show y'all and teach you some pointers, the do's, the don'ts, and the goods and the bads about the clickbait, the chatterbait. All right, so there is, excuse me, there is a lot of colors. There's a lot of colors of chatterbaits, and you'll probably hear a lot of the bass anglers talk about this color is my go-to color. This color is my, they got the peanut butter and jelly color, the chartreuse color, the black and blues. If you go to a store and you look at the chatterbaits and you see all the colors, you'll probably get confused and question, like, what do I use? What do I throw? There's a lot of questions, and you can YouTube a lot of it and Google a lot of it, and yeah. Anyway, so I hope this video just helps you out a little bit. I don't know if I can get this pack out. I got a new one. This is from the jackhammer. I have not used this yet. I've seen a lot of stuff about the jackhammer. This is the 3/8 ounce jackhammer plastic, but it is the black and blue, and I love black and blue. But I'm going to, on this episode, I am going to talk about some of the trailers to use, some of the colors to use, and when and where and how, and all the goods and bads. So if you are starting out fishing and you want to use the chatterbait, don't get caught up in all the colors and, well, this is the brim and this is the shad and they're feeding on this, so I got to match this. They're feeding on the brim, so I got to match the brim. You don't have to do all that at all. I have a few chatterbaits and I love them, and I only use two colors. One, just pick, a guy that fishes, Greg, he fishes with the Bass Reaper baits, and he pointed out something to me when I talked to him, and he said, don't get lost in the colors, don't get lost in all that. Just pick a color and learn that color and catch fish. All colors will catch fish. It doesn't matter what color you throw, they'll catch a fish. So anyway, I got two of my favorite colors, and I'm going to talk about them and tell you how and when and where and what some people do wrong, in my opinion. Now, we all know opinions are like you-know-whats, and we all have them. So anyway, these are just things that I've learned as I've been using the chatterbaits. Now, I have two different styles of, the chatter on the chartreuse color. If you notice that this blade here is a lot bigger than this blade. What this blade does, it causes more vibration, more shaking, more shivering. This gives it a lot of movement. This one still has a lot of movement, but not as much. But anyway, keep your chatterbaits to a minimum. You don't have to go through and spending a bunch of money on different colors just because they're feeding on different baits. What I like to do is I like to color coordinate all my chatterbaits. Well, say for this one, for instance, what we're going to put on it is, we're going to put on a white fluke. We have a white fluke. Now, a lot of people, they will trim their skirts to the end of the hook, and they say that gives them more bites and more strikes, and it might. I don't know. I've not yet felt comfortable with cutting baits, as you would say. But anyway, what I would do is I just put in, trying to get this right where y'all can see it. Just go just a little bit and then pew. And that's what you want it to look like. Therefore, they say to trim your trailer so it shortens the bite. It gives your trailer more movement. But you see that trailer? That trailer comes out about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I don't know if you can really tell how much long. But anyway, that's the trailer. It matches perfectly. Simple as that. Just you match. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time, Googling and searching YouTube on what colors to use and when to use it. Just match it. That's all you gotta do is match it. We're gonna tie this on and we'll try this out. And on the 3/8 clickbait, chatterbait, we also have, like I said, I just got this one in. I've never used the jackhammer, so we're gonna try it out. Put the hook guard on. And on the trailer that I'm going to use for this is the Bass Reaper baits. This is the creature bait. Again, everybody has their preference. I love Bass Reaper baits. They're good baits. They're good solid bait. Again, I match my colors. This is the black with blue glitter. Same thing as this. You just go a little bit in. Once it starts to curve, pull it out. People, they'll mark it with their thumb, whatever, however you want to mark it. And again, I did not trim my trailer, but if you can see, there's plenty of bait beyond that trailer. And that looks really good. So now I'll go with this, and again, we'll tie these on and we'll go to a pond, and I'll show you how to kind of work it a little bit. And maybe we'll get lucky and catch a fish with it. But anyway, what I like to do with these chatterbaits, and a lot of people will throw these out. As soon as it hits the water, they start reeling them, and these chatterbaits, they'll come through the water and they'll just be, just sound effects. But anyway, they'll just reel them and just come through, and you will get bites and you will get fish that way. But you'll also miss bites and you'll also miss fish for the simple fact because you're not giving it the full effect. What I like to do is I like to let it hit sink, and it'll go down. These feet, tails, clappers, flippers, they'll shake on the way down, and then just kind of pop it. And then reel a little bit, kind of pop it. Bring it across the bottom, let it bounce a few things. That's what this chatterbait is really meant to do. But anyway, work it a lot slower. Work it. You can reel it in fast if you want to, and you'll catch fish that way. I'm not going to say you won't catch fish, but if you'll slow it down and let it pop and work, and you get those legs a moving, I'm telling you, you'll catch more bass, you'll catch more fish. The same thing with this trailer. I got the Guggen Squad trailer on it. This tail is just, and same with that. See that movement in that tail? I am barely shaking it, and that tail just flickers. So any of these will get the attention of a bass. You just have to know when, where, and how to throw them. When to throw it is simple. Anytime. You can throw these baits summertime, wintertime, cloudy times, sunshine, and you can throw these baits wherever. Now, originally, I think they started throwing them like grass flats, getting them through the grass. As it starts to hook through the grass, you just kind of pull it really fast and it pulls through and let it sink, whatever. But I have fished these chatterbaits in open waters. I fished them in grass beds. I fished them in rock beds. I have fished them through hard beds. I've fished these chatterbaits through a lot of things, and I've caught a lot of fish with these baits. So there's your win. Now, how to throw them, I kind of already explained that to you. You just you can speed reel them and you'll catch fish. But if you'll slow them down and make them work, you'll catch a lot more fish. So again, on the colors, just go get your normal colors. Start off with just 2 colors and just throw them. You don't have to get the silver sexy shad. You don't have to buy and spend a bunch of money on different colors just because of the bait fish that are in that pond or that lake. They will hit a bass has a brain of a size of a pencil almost, an eraser. They're gonna grab whatever in their face. If you throw it in their face enough, they're gonna grab it. And they're gonna bite onto it until they know that they can't eat it, and then that's when they'll spit it. So you just have to just be patient and wait for that bite. Once you feel the bite, you set the hook and then the fun begins. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and tie one of these on. I'm not gonna tie them both on. I'm gonna just tie one of these on, and we're gonna go throw it out in a couple places and see if we can't catch some fish. I'm gonna slow roll it. I'm gonna do a lot of different things, and we'll see if we can't catch a fish. But anyway, that's today's video's purpose, was just to show you that you don't have to spend a bunch of money to buy baits. You can just pick a bait and go with it. Pick 2 colors. These are my go-to colors, the chartreuse white and the black and blue. These are my 2 favorite colors. Match your trailers with your skirts. Do that. Do not throw some offset colors. They'll bite it, but you'll miss fish. They won't bite as much, but there you go. Now, to tie these on, right now I got my Guggen Squad. This is the Finesse Light. I just got this one in like a couple days ago, and with my 2500 series rod, or reel, I mean. And I'm gonna show you how to tie this on. But I got that's my Bass Reaper Creeper Crawl. I love Bass Reaper. I love Creeper Crawls. You can get them online, Bass Reaper Bait, co.com. So we want to make sure. All right, so the easiest, here's how I tie, and I use braid because a lot of my places that I fish, lily pads, trees are down, so I try to use braid. So for one, I can rip through the lily pads at ease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie this one on first. What I do is I fold. All right, here's your line. I'm hoping you can see this. Anyway, I fold it down to about 8 inches, 12 inches, something like so. And I just put them together, okay? And then what I do is I go through the eye of that bait. Just like that. Now, this side, they're doubled. All you gotta do is you tie, go around, you just tie a simple knot. And this side, you open it up. Now, I'm not 100% on what this knot's called, but I know a lot of anglers use it. So if you know what this knot's called, leave it in the comments for the people that don't know, including me. But anyway, you open this loop here, and all you do is just put that bait through that loop, okay? And then pull tight. Make sure you don't get none of your skirting. Pull tight, bam. Now this knot will never slip. It doesn't slip. So, and that's the reason I use it on, especially with braid, because it doesn't slip. And then you just cut the excess off. Ooh, there you go. And there you have it. Now that is just a simple knot. It doesn't take much to tie that knot. It doesn't take much to catch fish, and it will hold. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and there you have it. Just go with simple colors, simple trailers, slow it down, let the chatterbait do what the chatterbait does, and that is to catch fish. Again, I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. Send me tell me a bait that you want to know more about, and I'll see if I can't put out a video for you. Again, slow it down. Don't go into losing your mind over trying to buy a bunch of different colors. Just get the 2 colors that I showed you, match the skirt, slow it down, and you'll catch more fish. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, and tell me what you think. And again, tell me if you need to know about a bait, let me know, and I will make a video about it. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe. This channel is growing so fast, and I could not be more happy. It's growing because of people like you that interact with me in the videos. So again, thank you. Give us a like, drop us a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for helping this channel grow. Until then, we'll see you on the next adventure. All right, we are going to throw out the chatterbait. Again, if we catch a fish, that's a bonus. But I just really wanted to kind of come out here and show you how I work it. So I let it sit and then just kind of pop it, continue reeling it, just slowly. You'll feel it hit some grass or some, just kind of snatch it through. Now it will catch it. It's not weedless. So you want to, if you do feel it hit grass, you want to kind of snatch it through, and not all the times does it come back clean. But it will work, I promise you. I don't know if you can see it or not in the water. That's what you want it to have, a lot of movement. And now what I like, where I like to really throw these is like right on the edge of a grass bed or a rock bed or a hard bottom. I like to really get it on the outer edge of it. A lot of time them bass will be just hanging out in that grass bottom, or that hard bottom where the grass beds are, and they'll be sitting there waiting for something to swim through. And when something swims through, they just come attack it. And that's where a lot of these bass are coming in at. There's fish number 1. I just turned it off because I was about to reel it in, and bam, just off the chatterbait. Boom, boom. We're gonna move this little guy to the new pond and stock him up with a couple 1-pounders. Try to build it up a little bit, feed them up, get them fat. Anyway, see, there's grass on it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some grass on it. Wheel it through the edge of that grass, and they just cannot resist it. So bass number 1 on a chatterbait. Just trying to get it on the edge. Let it sink, and then just start slowly reeling it, popping it just a couple times just to get their attention. If they're close, they'll see it. If they see it, they're going to attack it. Alright, this is going to be part 2 of the chatterbait. Again, double up. run that through. This is your double up in. Run it through. Just tie a knot. You can pull it tight. And then just go through all that mess. That's what it's going to look like. Then you pull it tight. Bam! There you go. Now I had, excuse me, I had some braid in that. I don't know if the camera's seeing it, so I pulled a lot extra, so I can just cut that off. Well, that was the first part of the challenge. Now we're going back. Same concept, same bait, just a different color. Remember the black and blue. I got the black and blue Bass Reaper trailer. So we're gonna put on the muck boots and show you that these two chatterbaits can catch fish. Just the two colors. We already seen this one. Now it's time for this one. Let's get it. There we go. Oh, that's a good bass right there. Look at that. Right in the top of the mouth, just like we want it. There you go, guys. Healthy little bass. About 1.5 pounds. On the black and blue chatterbait. All you gotta do is let it sink. Cast it, let it sink. Slowly roll it, let it work. Oh, had another bite. All right, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Now this was a two-part video. I had two chatterbaits that I wanted to show you that all you had to do was just go with the simple colors, match the trailers with the skirting of the bait, slow it down, throw it anywhere, and you can catch fish. And the first day was the chartreuse, you know what color, chartreuse and white with a white fluke trailer. We caught 2 or 3, and I hooked like 2 or 3 more, but I just didn't set the hook. So anyway, so that one worked. Today, same conditions. It's sunny out, beautiful day, but we went with the black and blue. Caught 2. Yeah, caught 2 on that. We wasn't out for 20-30 minutes maybe. So anyway, that just goes to show you that you do not have to get overwhelmed when you go into the bait section to any store and start being like, well, shad this color, peanut butter jelly this color. You know, you don't have to go through all these colors. Just get 2 colors, match the trailers with the skirting of the bait that you buy. Slow it down, pop it across the bottom, you know, slowly reel it. You'll catch more fish. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I had so much fun making these videos for y'all. Again, if you have a bait that you want me to try or you want to learn more about, drop it in the comments. Let me know which one it is, and I'll do a video on it. And hope that it helps you out. This video is, you know, learning purposes for me and hopefully for you as well. So again, thanks a lot for checking us out. Drop us a like, drop us a comment. Be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 1K subscribers, y'all. It's a big accomplishment. Considering that we've only started this, we started this channel in December. We started posting February-ish, and we're growing fast. So, and it's with the help of y'all. interacting, watching, liking, commenting, sharing my video. So again, thank y'all so much. I couldn't do this without you. But anyway, hope you liked today's video. I hope you learned something. I hope you can take the knowledge that I give you, go to Walmart, buy these 2 baits, put them together, and slow it down and catch more fish. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget, hit the like button, drop us a comment. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for hanging out, y'all.